What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another show for you guys and girls today. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Oh man, where there is smoke, there is fire. I know some of you guys have been waiting patiently for the show to start. So we're back at it again, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button for me. Man. So what we're talking about today is the PS5 Showcase. The long-awaited PS5 Showcase is brewing up again. Jeff Grubb talked about it the last time, saying that we're going to be getting one really soon. Then we heard more and more information regarding the next PS5 Showcase in May. And so, yeah. And then also Jeff Grubb did touch upon some games that I think we'll be seeing there. Obviously, I know a lot of people have been waiting on some of the more bigger titles and things of that nature. But nevertheless, we're going to be talking about potentially a shadow drop for this PS5 Showcase. And also, we're going to be talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro in terms of 40 FPS games. Now, I know a lot of you dudes are like, 40 FPS? Just got to be realistic. So we got some information on that one here. We're also going to be talking about Sony going day and date. Definitely got to talk about that because, yeah, a lot of people have it to say now that Ghost of Tsushima, they're slowly bringing over their UI over to PC, that, hey, they're going to be going day and date. So we're going to be talking about that in terms of their single player games. We're also going to be talking about Stellar Blade. Yes, that's right. Stellar Blade review copies are being sent out as we speak right now. And so next week, we're looking good. We're looking good for next week. I do know that a lot of you dudes are looking forward to Stellar Blade review. A lot of y'all don't even care about the reviews because you're going to be picking up the game nevertheless. And this game is shaping up to be fantastic in terms of people's expectations. Now, I did learn that the demo was played a lot of times. I forgot the specific number, but it beat out a lot of other games in terms of the actual demo. And I was like, holy freaking cow, really? I was like, wow, this is insane. So people are already showing very high interest in Stellar Blade as we speak right now. And so with that being said, yeah, it's safe to say that a lot of people are going to be picking up this game. So yeah, review codes are going out as of yesterday. Sony has been sending out review codes. So expect, I believe, what is it, the 24th? The reviews are going to go live. We got to look back into the embargo stuff online here, and then we'll get you guys up to date on that as well. So shouts to you guys. Appreciate y'all for being here today. Hit that like button for me and share the video out, man. We're going to go ahead and we're going to be getting started here in just a second. Also, I wanted to update you guys on the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium April 2024 games. They're having some launch technical issues right now. So I wanted to highlight that for you guys, just in case if you are one of those people that are affected by what's going on right now. So it says right here that the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium April 2024 games recently went live and brought with them technical issues that have resulted in games either being locked or inaccessible due to the licensing problems. So apparently there's some sort of license issues going on. So if you're running into that, I guess Sony is still working on that to iron out the kinks there. Also, PlayStation Plus Classic, Medieval, and the entire Ubisoft Plus catalog are specifically impacted. So there it is. So the issues are with Ubisoft catalog, which is including Assassin's Creed games where they were first reported on before April 2024 lineup went live. For some reason, there's a large amount of subscribers that are being locked out right now when it comes to these Ubisoft games. So there's a plethora of threads and things of that nature that are popping up on the PlayStation Plus Reddit right now. So yeah, let me know if you're directly impacted, you know, with that particular situation. I just wanted to highlight that as well, because I saw some people were saying, yeah, what the heck is going on with this? So yeah, I just wanted to kind of cover that for you guys. Also, Rise of the Ronin right now is off to a slow start with sales. So let me say this, man. You see, games like Rise of the Ronin is not for everybody, right? Games like Black Myth Wukong is not going to be for everybody. Games like Sekiro, Neo, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, those games are not for everyone. So these developers and these publishers, they just have to be realistic with these games, you know. Rise of the Ronin obviously was criticized for its graphics. A lot of people was turned off by the graphics and saying, it's not next gen and I'm not buying it, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, when it comes to games like Rise of the Ronin, it's mainly about the combat and the story, and everything else sound, but not so much on the graphics. And I know that's a big debate for a lot of people, but yeah, I see some people saying, nah, I'm going to pass on Rise of the Ronin. I'm going to wait for a sale or whatever the case may be. But like I said before, even in my review, I said, listen, this game is not a showpiece for the PlayStation 5. But if you are okay with that and you are familiar with Neo or Sekiro or Wolong or any of those other games, then you should be at home right here. But I guess that's not enough for a lot of people. And strategically speaking, you know, hey, I don't know. Maybe these companies just got to find a little bit different type of ways to making it more appealing, right? For a lot of people to kind of dive in. But it says right here, publisher Koei Tecmo has announced a revision of its sales and operating income forecast for its current fiscal year. Lending. Now, listen to this part though, because the sales, right? Okay, most companies right now want to do at least 5 million, right? Even with Stellar Blade, I saw they were saying, yeah, if it can sell at least 5 million, we're good. So most companies are putting their sales forecast at least 5 million. If we can move at least 5 million copies, we're good to go. But right now, the speculations is that Rise of the Ronin sales are off to a slow start. The notice, which was published on April the 15th, doesn't specify which titles underperform. Koei Tecmo reportedly wants Rise of the Ronin to cross 5 million copies. I just don't know. Maybe they might hit it. We're just gonna have to wait and see. As spotted by Reset Era or Gano, Koei Tecmo slashed its sales forecast by 11% and its operating income by 28%. The publisher allegedly missed its sales goal by about $70 million. $70 million. Wow. So, yeah, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. And you know, the funny thing is, we're starting to see, I forgot who the guy was, but he's a higher up in the industry, and he was just like, yeah, $70 games are just not sustainable. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. And then obviously I heard from the GameStop guy. He was like, listen, bro, $70 games, a lot of these publishers, a lot of these developers feel like $70 is too cheap. You know, we got to go up on the price. But my whole thing is about that is you got to go up on the value, homie. You got to go up on that value. You know, $70 games this, $70 games that. No, I'm sick and tired of mediocrity. Step it up. Literally step it up. It's as simple as that. A lot of these friggin' developers, they put out these games and they're on optimized. I think that's what's crushing this entire generation is on optimized garbage. because you could be on PC right now. You could have a 4090, 4080, maybe a 4070 Ti Super, because you can still do 4K with that card, just not as high as like a 4080. And you know, you have a decent machine, decent processor, decent rig, whatever, and you're playing a game and you're expecting to have, you know, at least above 100 frame rates. And that's not the case because, well, the problem is the game is unoptimized. And that's the problem that we're facing right now in the console space. This has always been going on since the very beginning when it comes down to PC, but this is the reality. A lot of these developers are lazy. Now, let me put a pin right there because I see a lot of people are saying the Series X is an amazing machine when it comes to backwards compatibility. Problem is, right now, Ninja Theory is not pushing their potential. A lot of people have it to say it's not the Series X fault. It is Ninja Theory's fault because the game is not optimized, right? And then the whole excuses that they came up with on, oh yeah, movies are shot in 24 FPS, so we want to lock it at 30 for that cinematic experience. And a lot of people are like, well, why didn't you lock it at 30 FPS on PC? Why didn't you lock it at 30 FPS on PC, just like consoles? Something ain't right. Right. So a lot of people have it to say that, listen, this game is not fully optimized. And it's annoying because what's going to happen is we're going to keep on getting unoptimized garbage. And then eventually these developers are going to be like, yeah, we'll fix it later. Yeah, we'll patch it later. Right. And the problem, the reason why they're so passive with that is because a lot of us are allowing them to. Right. And nowadays, I'm starting to see more and more people are voting with their wallets. If they don't like a game, if they don't like the way how a game looks, they're not going to buy it at all. They're just like, screw it. I'm going to vote with my wallet, and I'm not going to be purchasing this game because it is not optimized, and it's going to be a nightmare, whether I'm playing it on PS5, Series X, or PC. So, guys, I just don't know. I just don't know. And I think this is a major problem we have in the console space right now is unoptimized garbage and poor excuses. That's all we're getting. And if it's not first party, at least on the Sony side, right? Thank you so much.
The issue I have with Ronin is that it's PS5 only. While I can understand visual shortcomings if it was multiplat, but Ronin is exclusive. If a game is charging a next-gen price for PS5 exclusivity, then I expect visuals, etc.
See? That's what any general consumer would say. Thank you so much, Mark, for the $20. First donation of the show. I appreciate you. That's what any general consumer would say, right? Any general consumer would say, yeah, for $70, like the quality needs to be current gen. The quality needs to be better than last generation. For $70, there needs to be that standard that we were promised 4 years ago, right? And at the same time, yeah, Rise of Ronin, yeah, it's not multiplat, right? It's not on Xbox, right? But at the same time, it's like the excuses that these developers come up with every single time, it's so funny to me. Because I'm like, really? Y'all can't, what? Oh yeah, we only can do 30 FPS, and here's why. Why? And most of these developers, they don't even come out and say, oh, we're limited by the CPU, or we're CPU bound, or whatever the case may be. This is bottlenecking this, or this is like very seldom you hear it, at least the Series S. Right? We heard the Series S conversation. Oh, it's holding back the Series X and blah, 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 blah. And the GPU, there's not enough VRAM. But when it comes to Series X, you rarely hear anything like that about, CPU bottleneck or GPU bottleneck or any sort of hardware issues with Series X. The only thing that I can remember hearing about Series X was, oh yeah, the Series X is harder to develop for. right? You know, because Microsoft, they change up their development toolkits, whatever, right? Their SDK, whatever the case may be. And so it's a little bit more difficult to develop on the Series X. But by now, developers 4 years later, no excuses. You can't sit here and tell me, oh, it's the tools. It's the tools. It's the tools, Marlon. I don't want to hear that. A year, 2 years, 2 year into the generation, fine. You know what I mean? But 3 going on 4, poor excuse. Because by that time, 4 years in, you should already be acquainted with the hardware that you're developing for. Poor excuse, right? So I haven't really seen a lot of developers complain about, oh, the Series X is too weak. I have not seen not even one developer complaining that way, right? So what is the freaking problem, right? You got to get to the root cause of this, because now we're hearing that $70 games ain't enough. We got to charge more money. What the heck? You're going to charge more money? What about the quality? What about the value? A lot of these games that are coming out, they are freaking short. People are complaining. People are already complaining about Hellblade, saying it's a 7 to 8 hour game, right? It's a $7 to $8 game. But the thing is about Hellblade, it ain't $70. And it's supposed to be a showpiece for Unreal Engine 5, but it ain't $70. But a lot of these developers have the nerve to sit here and say, oh yeah, $70 games ain't enough. We need to charge more. We need to charge $100. Okay, well, I better get everything but the kitchen sink for $100. I need everything and more. Seriously, for $100, you got to be freaking kidding me. I need free DLC content. Man, that story better be spectacular, right? That replay value better be out of this world, right? It better be showing me what the hardware can do. For $100, are you crazy? You think it's easy to work $100? Try doing $100 in a day. For some people, for some jobs, they don't even make that money. I'm willing to bet a lot of people that have a regular 9-to-5 job don't make $100 a day, right? So, oh yeah, we need to charge $100. That needs to be the standard. Well, no, the quality needs to go up, because $70 games right now ain't cutting it when it comes to the quality that we've been getting. Period. End of story. We're seeing first party games from other competitors putting out their games looking like dumpster fire, garbage, unoptimized dumpster fire. What? Right? You come out with one game, right? It's supposed to be a first person shooter game, and then oh no, it's locked at 30 or it's at 30 FPS. It looks like trash. Okay, then you come out months later, 3-4 months later. Oh no, we're gonna patch it now. Yeah, we're gonna patch it now. Why you didn't before you even rush and put? That's what I'm saying. Greed and laziness. That is the thing that's crushing this generation. Greed and man, I'm telling you right now, the only way to weed out these lazy friggin' developers, bro, is just literally start cutting. You just got to start cutting. Start cutting them budgets. Start cutting it. You see what I'm saying? Like, for real. Start cutting the money. When you start cutting the money, oh, they wake up. They wake up because they sleeping. They like mummies. They like zombies. They sleeping. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you start talking about, oh, we're going to start cutting back. We're going to start cutting back on that finances. See, before they sleep, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. We'll get to it. Yeah, we didn't get to the debugging process. We'll get to it. Yeah, we got to polish later. We'll get to it. But as soon as Big Boss come in and say, yeah, we cutting. Oh, wait, what? Wait, we cutting? Oh, shoot. Oh, heck no. No. Let me get to work. Oh, hold on, Big Boss. Hold on. Let me get to coding real quick. Nah. Don't jump up out of your seat. You should get on the ball now. Start grinding now. Put out quality now. The heck? Wait, so what? You don't care about your reputation? You don't care about your reputation? Oh, no. You're supposed to stand for something. You literally supposed to stand for something, right? But nah. We just lazy and greedy. That's what it is. And then a whole new generation is about to come. This generation is almost over with, right? A whole new generation is about to come, right? And we not that far. 4 more years, apparently. Another 3 to 4 more years, and and 4 years are gonna go like this. And guess what? We're gonna get the same type of treatment, the same laziness. And guess what? The games are gonna go up in price. By the time the PlayStation 6 comes out, yeah. The games ain't gonna be $70. They're gonna be higher than that, right? So what people are gonna be expecting? More quality, better quality games. Are we gonna get that? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know if we're gonna get that or not. But we just have to keep on voting with our wallets. When these developers come out here with these sad faces. The game didn't sell. The game didn't sell. We wanted to sell 5 million copies, and the game didn't sell. The game only did 2 million copies. What the freak, man? Don't cry. Don't cry. You know what I'm saying? Don't freaking cry. You shouldn't be crying, because you should have known right there and then that people ain't gonna buy this. People are not, man. Listen, it's hard to get people to buy something. I used to do sales. Okay. Majority of my life, I was doing sales. Let me tell you something. You have to be good to sell something. You see what I'm saying? People ain't gonna just take their hard-earned money and give it to you like, say, cry. Cry when them sales ain't. Cry when them investors is coming after you because they all big mad and they want their money back. Cry. Cry even harder. When you can't hit them sales goals, cry even harder. Because y'all lazy. Some of y'all are lazy and don't want to use technology. And man, we got AI now, taking over. You know what I'm saying? And man, stuff pissed me off, bro. Pissed me off.
You know what's crazy, Marlon? I played the Sea of Thieves beta on PS5 and it was fantastic.
Wow.
It's not even a PlayStation game. The quality was there both visually and performance.
Wow. Who said that? Mark? Wow. I'm actually happy to hear that. I saw people bought Grounded on PS5. Wow, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Wow. Okay. Yeah. And the crazy part about it is that that's the game that apparently, according to a former Microsoft exec, he said that Microsoft is looking at Sea of Thieves. You know what I mean? Basically, so if Sea of Thieves performs very well on PS5 in terms of sales, that's what Microsoft is going to use to say, ding, 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 ding. We need to put more games. I think at this point, Microsoft should just go on ahead and carry over more games, because it's about the money at the end of the day for Microsoft, right? Not only that, but for them, they're looking at it as, hey, listen, that's more gamers playing our games, right? But without a doubt, Sea of Thieves is probably going to be the best selling game on PlayStation 5 in terms of an Xbox game. I think that game is going to sell very well for Microsoft, and that's going to open up the doors for more and more games to come over to PlayStation. So, yeah, man, I'm happy to hear that, because yesterday I did report on it that they hit roughly around 40 million players, over 40 million players. That is a lot. That is a lot. So there's that, man. I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest because I saw the Rise of the Ronin stuff, and even the stuff with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. A lot of people think that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth should have been multi-plat. You know, a lot of people feel like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was a letdown for them. I'm just seeing a lot of mixed stuff. Oh, maybe it would have sold more if this or that or whatever the case may be. It seems like it's nothing but disappointment for a lot of people that's coming out this year. Not just underwhelming games. You know, they build up all this hype, and then when the game comes out, it's like, well, here you go. This is what we're being served right now. Nothing but dumpster fire garbage. So there's that, man. Just wanted to update y'all on the situation that's being said right now. Let's go ahead and let's dive into our first topic at hand here. Do me a favor, guys. It's very, very critical. Hit that like button for me and share the video out. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all so much for the support, man. So let's get into the PlayStation 5 Showcase. I didn't want to cover this because the person that is actually talking about this has gotten some things correct. And then also Jeff Grubb is on the mix of things as well, which we're going to be talking about because like I said, where there is smoke, there's fire. So let's talk about this PS5 Showcase here. Hit that like button for me, guys, and let's get it on. Let me put a timestamp on this one. All right, so we're talking about PS5 Showcase. Okay, so the rumor is that the PlayStation 5 Showcase is going down in May. All right, middle of May towards the end of May, right? Last year, we got a PS5 Showcase, and so it was in May as well. It was underwhelming because it didn't really show a lot of the first-party games that people are looking forward to. The downside with this year is that there's going to be smaller games. Sony is reported to be showing smaller games this year, all right, to be releasing in this year. Now, the bigger stuff we're going to see the bigger games like Ghost of Tsushima 2, Death Stranding 2, Santa Monica's next game or whatever Corey is working on. What else? Sony Ben's new live service game, Fire Sprite, Firewalk, all these studios, Sucker Punch, all these studios are debuted to be showing their games at this year's PS5 Showcase. The downside is those bigger AAA sequel games, like maybe we might see Spider-Man 2 DLC there, but that's not going to be until next year because Sony have already said that your sequels to your existing franchises is not going to be until 2025. 2025 is going to be a big year, just like 2020. It's going to be a year of delays. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not going to hype up 2025 because a lot of those games we have already heard yesterday from not Rockstar, but Take-Two, that they're saying they're laid off 600 people, right? About 5%. And then also there's some games that are in the pipeline right now that's going to get canceled. So prepare for disappointment. Don't hype up 2025. I'm telling you guys, calm it down because there's going to be a lot of games that we're expecting that is going to get delayed. And so with that being said, this is coming from the same person that was correct about some things when it comes to, I believe the time it was about Gravity Rush. Pertaining to the movie, and we did hear some things about Gravity Rush again for PS5, and basically it was supposed to be showing off in the next PS5 Showcase, but apparently this is going to be a shadow drop announcement at the next PS5 Showcase. So basically where this is coming from is alleged playtester and Discord member Orange, who has previously leaked information related to Gravity Rush projects, including details regarding the upcoming movie based on the series, has now shared that Medieval 2 Remake has been in development at other Ocean Interactive since the year 2021, and that it is slated for a release in May 2024. So apparently, this game is going to be a shadow drop announcement. If everything goes to plan, according to Orange here, that's what he's saying, because the game is slated to be released in May 2024. Makes sense because from what we were hearing from Jeff Grubb did state that we're going to be seeing a lot of smaller IPs being shown and possibly get released this year. Also, new IPs, like new smaller IPs, maybe some AA stuff, are probably on its way to be released this year. On top of that, we also heard about Astrobot, like a new Astrobot game or something like that. So this is in line with what we've been hearing from Jeff Grubb, that smaller games like this, like Medieval, stuff like that, maybe a couple remakes here and there, might get released this year. So I don't know what you guys think, but this is not surprising at all, because we've seen Sony going into the remake route of things, where they're remaking a lot of games to tie in with a lot of movies, to tie in with a lot of TV shows and things of that nature. Not only that, but just remaking a lot of stuff, remastering a lot of stuff. So this is not out of the realm of possibility. Plus, we just learned about it in the April PlayStation Plus Premium set of games. So there is that. But let me know what you guys think. I mean, at this point, they're saying May for a PS5 showcase or a state of play. I'm willing to bet that it's going to be a PS5 showcase in May and not a state of play, because at this point, people are just like, we don't care for no state of play, Marlon. On top of that, baby steps, games like Baby Steps could be some of the smaller stuff. And I'm just going to say this right now. I think Baby Steps is going to be a meme of a game, and once it gets released and things of that nature. But I don't care for Baby Steps, but I'm just trying to give you guys a scale on what we could potentially see get announced or get shown again, get a release date, and it's slated for 2024. Concord. That is a game. I better see that at the next PS5 showcase with a release date for 2024. Okay, that is a new IP. I need Sony to come out. Besides this Medieval remake, Medieval 2 remake, I need to see some brand new IPs, even if they're on the level of Kena Bridge of Spirits or Sifu or something like that. I'm okay with that. Not everything needs to be quad A, triple A, or anything like that. Give us some nice AA games. Sony, if you're watching this, some nice AA games. Show us what the PlayStation 5 can do with AA games. Continue to invest in that. We know Sony is heavily invested into indie games and AA games and things of that nature. The India project, we already know about that. They're working with a lot of Korean developers. We already know about that. Show the talents, man, when it comes to AA stuff. That way people can be like, okay, I'm still a little bit upset about the AAA games, not coming out this year in terms of existing franchises, but these AA games are really, really nice, and they're showing me what the PlayStation 5 can do. I think that's the biggest problem this generation for a lot of people, even though Sony have come out swinging when it comes down to the PlayStation 5, showing a lot of first-party games, showing you what the PlayStation 5 can do. It's not enough. People want more, okay? And for me, I think some of the biggest highlight reels for me when it comes to the PlayStation 5, Kena Bridge of Spirits, very, very good AA indie game. Very, very good game. You should try that game. I played from start to finish. Great game, great story. Ember Labs, they did a great job on the game. Sifu, love that game. It's just, man, I'm telling you guys, there are some really nice AA games out there. And if these developers, a lot of these indie developers, Stray, that was also another one that was good. I know a lot of people are not into cats and stuff like that, but hey, nevertheless, on that type of scale, if it's really, really good and it's pushing the envelope, people will buy it. You know what I mean? And for those AA games, they don't have to be $70. They can be $50, right? They can be $50 games. And as long as the quality is there, people will buy it, and people will buy the console for that. Now, granted, I will say this. Now, Sony is in a little bit of wedge here because they have the PS5 Pro that's getting ready to drop this year, and they're going to be showcasing that this year, hopefully in May, maybe in September, whatever the case may be, and maybe drop in November. We'll see. Now, that's also going to be another showpiece for these upcoming games. I would love to see, according to the GameStop manager, he did say that there's a lot of smaller scale games that they're going to be using for PS5 Pro. Because remember, I did talk about it, that there is a side scroller game that was already ready to go for PS5 Pro. And then there's some sort of AAA type of game that was already ready for the PS5 Pro. So I was thinking to myself, well, maybe is it Concord? Because Concord is basically a AAA game and it's a new IP. Who knows? Maybe Sony might surprise us with some AAA new IPs for this year on top of Concord. Now, also, we got to also interject that, Phantom Blade Zero, that's also another game that a lot of people are looking forward to. And it looks like it's going to show you what the PlayStation 5 can do in terms of power. I think this is year 4 for a lot of people, and a lot of people is looking at the PlayStation 5 and they're like, listen, man, I want to see more. I want to get better visuals, better performance, and things of that nature. Even though Sony have been always put in performance mode in all of their first party games, people still want more at this point. And so we'll see, man. The ball is in Sony's court. I mean, this is 30 years of existence when it comes to the company. So they have to come out, man. No excuses right now. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want nobody pulling the pandemic card. That's been done, over with. Now it's time for these developers to really show us what the hardware can do. Now, I'm not talking about first party, because first party always delivers in terms of pushing the hardware or showing us what the hardware can do. I'm talking about AA and third party stuff that is tied to the box. That's it. Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on to 40 FPS games. Oh boy. Now, I have a lot to say on this topic, so do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button, because here we go. Here we go now. 40 FPS, okay? Now, I'm going to say this, right? 40 FPS for me, I can deal with 40 FPS. I just can't deal with 30. You see what I'm saying? 10 extra frames does make a difference, at least to me, right? Now, if a game is locked at 40, I mean, okay, fine. All right. As long as it's locked at 40, okay, cool. Obviously, you can tell the difference between 60 and 40 for sure, right? But just having that extra cushion of 10 more frames definitely does help out with the smoothness of your game. And obviously, we have seen some 40 FPS games this generation, right? I remember Plague Tale Requiem was one of them that was giving you 40 FPS, a 40 FPS mode. And I think I've played, a Plague Tale Requiem from start to finish with that 40 FPS mode, and it was not bad at all. And I think for a lot of people, that is the sweet spot. 40 FPS is the sweet spot for a lot of people if they cannot get 60. I've seen a lot of people been saying that. Marlon, at least 40 with VRR, I'm okay with that. And I'm like, well, yeah. If a lot of developers would do that, right? Give you 40 or give you 30 and then give you 40 with VRR or something like that. Okay, we're good. All right, fine. You know what I mean? We'll rock with that. It ain't 60. It ain't 120, but we'll rock with that. Now, why are we talking about 40 FPS when it comes to PS5 Pro? You want to pay attention because, yeah, this is the reality, man. A lot of people have to understand that, it's up to the developers. It's not the PS5 Pro, up to the PS5 Pro. It's up to the developers to really crank out every juice out of the actual hardware. Now, we have learned that the PS5 Pro is using the same CPU, sharing the same CPU die with the PS5, okay? It's just 10% faster, right? So here is the issue now, all right? This is coming from WCC Tech, okay? WCCFtech.com. Go check them out. PlayStation 5 Pro CPU unlikely to boost performance in CPU-bound titles, may offer better stability at 40 FPS mode. Again, which I've already said this, and I'm going to say it one last time. The PlayStation 5 Pro is just a enhancer. That's all it is. All right. It's just going to enhance the experience that we have already been getting. All right. So a game that is struggling to run on the base PS5 at 40 FPS, the PS5 Pro will make it much more stable. Right. And I'm okay with that. I will be happy with that. All right. Because 10%, you can't expect to be given the world with 10% more performance when it comes to CPU. Right. And I'm kind of starting to think about GTA 6 now, because GTA 6 is probably going to be a CPU bound game. I'm going to just say it right now. And you know what? I'm going to say it right now. Thunder roll. Come on. Come on. I'm going to say it right now. I'm already saying it. Right now. I'm going to call. Y'all know where I'm going with this right now. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Yo, listen to what I'm saying. GTA 6, I can feel it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay? But hold on. Let's get to the super chat. Hold on.
Yo, Marlon, hope First Lady is well filled with many oxtails in the fridge. Cool, just remember RTX 5090 notebooks or numero uno. Just remember to remember and remember again to just remember. Cool.
Lord, have mercy. Help us. Thank you, Anonymous. I don't even have to look at the chat. I already know it's you. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. My man is just remember to remember. Anyways, remember what I'm saying right now, okay? Listen up, all right? Talking about just remember to remember. That nonsense. Listen to what I'm saying now. PS5 Pro is literally, I can see it right now. GTA 6 is going to be a monster of a game. The downside to the PS5 Pro for a lot of people is that it's the same CPU. Same CPU, just boosted at a higher frequency, which we did cover this yesterday. It's the same CPU, just at a higher frequency. So you can expect at least 10% performance gains in terms of the CPU. I'm going to say it right now. GTA 6. Listen to what I'm saying. That's going to be a game that is going to be a CPU bound type of game. And on top of that, I can feel it that the PS5 Pro is going to be running GTA 6 at 40 FPS. I'm just going to, and if it is at 40 with VRR, I'm cool with that. I'm cool. Because, bro, I don't know if y'all looked at GTA 6 trailer. Maybe some of y'all can tell me otherwise. Some of you computer guys out there, computer technicians, software engineers, hardware engineers, come on in here. This is a conversation for all of us. Hear what I'm saying. 60 is the way to go. I've been saying that at the beginning of this generation. I've been saying 60 over everything. 60 or nothing. But we have to be realistic here. 40 FPS is probably what we are going to get. 10% more performance on CPU, 10% more on the FPS. Okay, so that means you're going to get 40 instead of 30. I think the base PS5 is probably going to be 30 FPS. The PS5 Pro, I'm just being real. Now, y'all can get mad, but I'm just being realistic. Don't be mad if it's 40 FPS, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay playing GTA 6 because I know Rockstar, we know how they are with their engines, with their assets that they use, these high freaking quality assets. I'm telling you guys right now how demanding GTA 6 is going to be. Now, obviously, with the NVIDIA style PSSR technology that is going to be glazing the PS5 Pro, that's probably going to help a little bit as well. Now, it could very well be doing some of that lifting to 40 FPS. Maybe turning that on might give us 60. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. But standard, I'm expecting the PS5 Pro to be running GTA 6 at 40 FPS. That's just my predictions. That's nobody else's prediction. That's my prediction. 40 FPS. That's it. That's it.
If the Pro is going to enhance, but the majority of games will only have 40 FPS and number 60 FPS, Sony can go take a hike. No dice.
I know, man. I know, but hold on. You must remember that Sony did say, according to the reports that we've been hearing, it's up to the developers. A lot of games that are currently running at 30 or 40 will remain there. If it's locked there, it's going to remain there unless the developer wants to do something different otherwise, right? For all we know, maybe the biggest gains that we're going to see is partially some of the third-party games, maybe partially some of the second-party games, and then first party is where the PS5 Pro is really going to shine, right? So you might get maybe, say, 75% of second-party games that are going to utilize the PS5 Pro, and then maybe 100% of first party is going to be pushing the PS5 Pro, and then third party, about 50%. I'm just being realistic with y'all. The third party stuff is probably going to be about 50%. So don't expect every single third party game to be going ridiculously higher frame rates. I'm talking about 30 to 45% more in frame rate. It's just, it's up to the developer. But guys, I'm telling y'all, let's be realistic here. As much as I would like to play GTA 6 at 60 FPS on PS5 Pro, it might not happen. It might not happen because of the CPU. It might not have. I'm trying to prepare my family right now. I'm trying to prepare y'all for disappointment. Let's not hype up this PS5 Pro to do no 60 because it might not when it comes to the PS5 Pro when it comes to GTA 6. I'm just being real with y'all. It might very well be 40 FPS with VRR. Count me in. I'm okay with that, right? Because I know GTA 6 is going to be a monster of a game to run. It's going to be a beast. Some games are just going to be like that. But I feel like, and this is exactly what the PS5 Pro, I'm just looking ahead right now. All right. Anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm looking ahead right now. Okay. Spiritually, I'm looking ahead right now. Listen to what I'm saying. The PS5 Pro is basically an extended version of the PS5. Games that are running at 30 FPS right now is probably going to run at 40. Right? I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. Games that are already at 60 probably will remain 60 or higher. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. All right? So y'all might get mad at me, but I'm just being realistic with you guys, man. Because if you look at it on paper, yes, it's 45% faster, blah, 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 this and that. But look at the CPU. There are going to be a lot of CPU-bound titles. You PC dude know what I'm talking about when I say CPU-bound games. Call of Duty is one of those type of games where it's CPU-bound. I'm telling you guys right now, don't expect the world. Now, I can already feel it right now what a lot of you dudes are going to say. Well, Marlon, that's bullcrap. Because we're spending $150 more, or we're spending $100 more than the base PS5 only for 10 more frames. Listen, bro, look at it like this. You're probably going to get 10% more performance on some of the games. I'm just going to keep it real. Games that are at 30 is going to be 40, right? And it might, with VRR, it might hover 44, 45, then you go back to 40. It's just the way it is. All right, you might get a little bit higher than 45, maybe 48, maybe 50, come right back down. Just kind of all depends on the game and how it's actually running. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be real with y'all. I'm just trying to be real with y'all, man. So don't get mad.
Even if GTA 6 capped at 40 FPS on Pro, it'll still look way better than on the base PS5. I'm even sure the base PS5 will struggle maintaining 30. Pro best way to play period and all I need to know.
Yeah. I mean, that's... I'm just being realistic with y'all. Listen. A lot of people are going to be okay with that, right? Listen, if Sony comes out around the time when GTA 6 is going to get released, right? Because they're going to have heavy marketing for that, right? Being the potential, let me put it potentially because we don't know what Microsoft is going to do. Potentially the only console manufacturer with a pro console. That's going to be a huge selling point for a lot of people when it comes to GTA 6. But hear what I'm saying. If Mark Cerny or Sony comes out and say, listen, the base PS5, 30 FPS. Some people are going to be okay with that too. I'm just, listen, some of y'all can get mad, but I'm being real. If Sony comes out and be like, listen, the base PS5 is 30, that's it. All right. PS5 Pro will do 40 locked or a little bit above 40. If people are going to hear that, they're going to buy the PS5 Pro. They're going to be like, okay, you know what? 10 extra frames or 15 extra frames. I'm okay with that. Or if it's locked at 40, I'm okay with that. You see what I'm saying? Because 40 is better than 30. And if it's stable at 40 FPS, I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not Rockstar. I'm not the developers. But at the same time, I would love to play it at 60. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know. I just don't know. But I just feel like the base PS5, a lot of people are going to be okay with playing at 30 FPS. And that's probably going to be the deciding factor of you purchasing a PS5 Pro. Marlon, why are you saying this? Well, I'll tell you why. Some people are going to be like, just for 10 extra frames? Nah, I'll just play it on the base PS5. Plus, the base PS5 is probably going to have a price drop. By the time GTA... Are y'all following what I'm saying? This is nothing new. This is what these companies do. Listen to this. I'm telling you, by the time GTA 6 drops, okay? I'm telling you, the base PS5 is probably going to drop in price some type of way. They're going to have some type of sales going on or something like that. And people are going to be like, should I spend $600 on this machine? Should I spend $100 more for 10 extra frames or 15 extra frames? Nah, I'm good. I'm okay with 30. Shoot, I was okay with 30 since the start of this generation. I'm just, guys, that's the truth. A lot of people are okay with 30 FPS, and that's fine. And that's why the base PS5 will be a better performance to dollar value. Am I making sense? I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Y'all always like me to keep it real. I'm keeping it real with y'all. I'm not fixing to sit here and hype y'all up on nonsense. I'm being real. Okay? The base PS5 is going to be so appealing to the consumer to the point where it's like, okay, 30 FPS. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with 30. I've been playing 30 my whole life. I'm okay with that. But to spend $100 to $150 more just for 10, 15 extra frames, nah, I'm okay. And so that consumer is going to buy the base PS5 and be okay with playing GTA 6 at 30 frames. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. But I feel like with the PlayStation 5 Pro, Sony have something up their sleeves. Now, if they say, okay, now check this out. Now, it could go two ways. GTA 6 could potentially be 40 FPS locked on PS5 Pro. But the second option would be to play it with the the PSSR, the PlayStation Spectral Resolution. When you toggle that on, now you're going above 40. Okay, that's even better, baby. That's even better. And it's going to what? Improve the image of what we're seeing right now at 40 FPS. Now you got some other people's attention. I feel, now I can be wrong, I feel like that is Sony's secret sauce up their sleeve, which is going to be the PSSR. I feel like the PSSR, when you toggle it on, just like frame generation on PC, just like DLSS 3.5, is when you toggle that thing on, now the image is sharper and more crisp. And then now we're going from 40 to 60, but it probably is not stable, right? Does that make any, am I making any sense, right? Okay, GTA 6 is 40, right? Just 40 dry bones on the PS5 Pro with VRR. Then when you toggle on that PSSR, okay, now we're going up above 60. Now we might come back down to 40. Maybe we might hover over 50. Back and forth, back and forth, back. Some people are okay with that as long as it's not going below 40 or below 30. That might very well be it, guys. I'm trying to piece everything together. I'm not trying to sell you guys on a base PS5, and I'm not trying to sell you guys on a PS5 Pro to play GTA 6. That's ultimately up to you. And Sony, they're going to keep the PS5 Slim and the PS5 Pro on the market. PS5 Slim is going to go down in price. PS5 Pro is going to be the new. But I'm telling you right now, more than likely, 99% of you guys are going to be like, yeah, I'm going to keep my base PS5. I'm just going to keep it real. Some of y'all probably going to be like, I'm going to keep my base PS5. I'm not losing out on anything. Nah, I'm good. PSSR, nah, I'm good. And there's a lot of people that are like that, you know? So I don't know, but we'll see. I could be wrong. It could be 60. And if it is 60, is it locked 60 or it's just 60? That's the $1 million question that we don't know right now because of the CPU limitations. Will it be 60? Maybe, maybe not. Will it be locked at 60? Maybe, maybe not. What if it's 60 at VRR? Now we're talking for a lot of you dudes. Now we're talking. Now some of y'all be like, okay, Marlon, I'm buying the Pro now. Now they're talking about 60 with VRR. Let's go. But we don't know, guys. But I'm trying to be real with y'all. Expect a base of 40 FPS with the PS5 Pro as a base. You're getting 10% more on the CPU. Expect 10% more on the frames. I'm just saying. That could very well be what we get. And I'm okay with that. If I want to play GTA 6 at higher frames, I got a PC for that. By the time GTA 6 comes out, 5090 will be dropped. 5090 is coming out this year. 5080 might drop this year as well. Before the 70 and the 60 and the 50 cards. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with playing it at 40. I'm okay with that. Until it drops on PC. When it drops on PC, now we're talking. Because apparently the 5090 is supposed to be 60 to 70% faster. Hold on. Also, I wanted to interject this. If that is true, 4090 is already doing 4K over 100 FPS. Some games even 4K 240 hertz, depending on the game. Right? So how much? Sorry, guys. How much do you think? How much do you think the 5090 is going to do? Yeah. We're probably going to be getting 4K at 360 or 4K at 480. I don't know. We're probably going to get some. I think the 59 is going to be a monster of a GPU. But we'll see. We're going to, because right now, I'm telling you, 4090s are pushing that right now on some games. already doing 4K 240 or 4K 200 or 4K 180 or 150 or 160, already in that territory. Heck, my 4080 Super is already doing 4K 120 with ease. With ease. And that's a 4080 Super. So what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is, like, in the case of the PS5 Pro, with a lot of the performance being in the GPU segment, I'm just saying.
Benjamin B. $1. What did Sony lay off employees if they can't even afford to make 60 FPS machines? Where the spending their budget cause it sure ain't on the console or games.
Listen.
I'm no on with 40. At this point I will skip the Pro, keep the base and get...
Listen, again, it comes down to the developers, right? And that's my point. That's what I'm saying. It's a very sticky situation for Sony right now. Because you hear what you just said. 40, nah, I'm good. What did I say earlier? I said that if GTA 6 is going to be marketed as a 40 FPS game on PS5 Pro, a lot of people are going to be like, nope, I'm good. I'm just being real, man. I'm looking y'all right in y'all eyes right now and telling y'all this. A lot of people are going to be like, nope, because the better value is the base PS5. The better performance to dollar value is the base PS5. 10 extra frames, Marlon? Really? 15 extra frames, Marlon? It ain't 60. I don't want it. So maybe Sony and Rockstar might have something up their sleeves for PS5 Pro. Now, if it's marketed as a 60 FPS game on PS5 Pro, okay. But here's the other thing. I believe that the PS5 Pro is going to be sold out regardless if GTA 6 is running at 40 frames. Because it's going to be the only machine. Listen to this. Here's the catch. It's going to be the only console on the planet that is going to be running it potentially at 40 or 60. I'm just going to be honest. And that is enough for some hardcore people to say, oh, heck yeah, give me that Pro. And mind you, let me also say this. It's going to be sold out. Prepare for disappointment. I'm gonna be real with y'all right now. This is a whole different time frame. People got money. The Pro will be sold out for a long time. I'm putting y'all on game right now. If you missed out on getting one at launch, you're going to be waiting a long time to get one. I'm warning y'all. 40 FPS or not, I don't want to buy it or not, it's going to be sold out and it's going to be hard for you to get one. One, you got to go up against scalpers. Two, the demand for the Pro is already through the roof because people feel like the PS5 right now is struggling on a lot of these third-party games. I'm just telling y'all this right now. So Sony, yeah, I'm just going to tell y'all that. But here's the interesting part about this narrative that we're talking about. It says right here that the PS5 Pro CPU is unlikely to improve performance in CPU-bound titles and may not even be enough to implement 40 FPS modes. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, what did we just talk about? Oh, God. Are y'all hearing this? May not even be enough to implement 40 FPS modes that are impossible on the base model. Oh, God. So, golly, we just was talking about that. What did I tell you guys? Right? So think about GTA 6. The first read right there, first sentence. Think about GTA 6 on that one. I mean, let me read that again for you guys and have GTA 6 in your heads. The PlayStation 5 Pro CPU is unlikely to improve performance in CPU-bound titles and may not even be enough to implement 40 FPS modes. So it may or may not even be okay with 40 FPS mode, and that would suck. That would suck. Don't tell me 30 FPS with no VRR. You can keep that. Heck no. Right? Don't impossible, make it possible. You can keep that 30 FPS with VRR. Don't need it. For what? No. Right? No, base PS5. Base PS5 or nothing. Base PS5 or nothing. I can already see it. I don't even have to look in the comments. I can already see some of y'all be like, nope, 30 FPS with VRR. You mad for $600? You mad, Marlon? No, keep that, Marlon. Keep that. I need 60 or 40 with VRR or something. 30 with VR. Nope, don't need it. Not for no $150 more or no $100 more. Nope. I'm okay. If it's locked at 30 on the base PS5, I'm okay. I don't need no funky VRR. Now, listen to this. In a recent video, the tech experts at Digital Foundry talked about the CPU of the upcoming mid-generation refresh console from Sony, saying that its 10% performance boost over the base model's CPU is unlikely to boost performance in CPU-bound titles or allow developers to implement a 40 FPS mode. Oh, Christ. So because of the CPU limitations, they're saying that it could be unlikely that developers can implement a 40 FPS mode. Oh, Lord. Here we go. We will see. Again, this is just Digital Foundry talking. We ain't going to come up with no facts or nothing. We got to wait for the console to get announced. That's one. 2, we got to see how these games are going to be looking and running. 3, we got to also see about PSSR. How is that going to run and everything? This is just Digital Foundry. They could be wrong on this. I know some of y'all are mad right now, but listen, man, I'm just trying to prepare you guys. All right. We can't just hype up everything. The older you get, the wiser you get. You can't, because haste make waste, and hype is a massive letdown if that hype does not come true. So here we go. So basically, we just talked about developers implementing the 40 FPS mode in such games, as developers would need way more CPU overhead. I knew it. Just like with PC, I knew it, because that's the limitation. You don't have enough headroom. And man, y'all gonna thank me later. I'll guarantee you mark my word what I say. I guarantee you when Digital Foundry do their analysis with GTA 6 on PS5 Pro, I can guarantee you the same thing that they're saying is going to come back up. We can see a lot of CPU limitations here with the PS5 Pro. We talked about this before, about the 10% increase in the CPU department. There's not enough overhead here to run the PS5 Pro with GTA 6. So this is a situation here where we were talking and hoping for a better CPU performance, maybe a different die or something like that.
Why listen to these rumors? They said the same about base PS5 and Series X would eat monsters for breakfast. DF is usually wrong, in Cerny we trust.
Oh, God. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said, we got to wait. We got to wait and see first, because Digital Foundry can be wrong. Okay? because I can already see them coming out about GTA 6 running on PS5 Pro. Once we get our hands on the PS5 Pro, once they do their analysis on GTA 6, oh yeah, guys, this is what we were saying before here, that the PS5 Pro is the same CPU, just with a higher frequency here. The 10% is not enough headroom, and the overhead is very limited, okay? This is what we were talking about, me and Mr. Letbetter. I'm just saying, guys. Gotta have some fun with this stuff, man. Listen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You gotta have some fun with this stuff. Listen. Like I said, Digital Foundry could be 100% wrong on all this because we don't have nothing official to go off of. The only thing that we've been hearing is Moore's Law is dead. Channel got strike, so obviously the PS5 Pro is real. We really don't know at this point, so all of this could be wrong. But I'm just saying, just something to talk about and have to work with here. I don't know, man, but we will see. But they said that they would need way more CPU overhead to achieve a 33% performance boost. It is more of a portable, and here's the thing. The portable aspect of these consoles, or the highlight reel of these consoles, is you can pick it up, take it wherever you want to go. You can't pick up your PC, right? I mean, yeah, you can, but who wants to travel with a PC? The fact of the matter is the PS5 Pro is supposed to be the best place to play GTA 6 on consoles, and it's portable. That's a win for a lot of people, right? A lot of people are going to be buying. I can't pick up my big old tower PC and carry it every single where, right? But I can pack up my my PS5 Pro, drop it in my bag, and I'm on the go. I'm ready to go. I'm on the go. I'm good. But man, this is crazy, guys. This is absolutely crazy. This is crazy.
Digital Foundry shouldn't be talking on technology they've never tested before, man. Shrugging, they in the dark as much as we are.
Hey, man. Yeah, we all in the dark. We all in the dark. These are just computer engineers just using speculations based off of numbers and then trying to implement that into performance, right? They you know, hey, I'm a computer engineer, or hey, I'm a computer technician, you know, whatever the case may be, and I live, breathe, and eat CPUs and GPUs for breakfast. So based off of the rumors and the numbers, let's go off of those, right? And let's assume this and assume that. This is all assumption at this point. But the probability that 40 FPS modes may be implemented for games that can already run at a higher than 30 FPS on the base model console, although it is very unlikely that developers will decide to implement a PS5 Pro exclusive 40 FPS mode, overachieving better visual quality with new consoles power. 40 FPS modes, however, will still benefit in terms of stability. Okay. From the better CPU, but Digital Foundry doesn't expect these modes to widely be available on the console. Considering the crowd playing games in these modes is extremely limited. Again, of course it's extremely limited, because a lot of people are just like, Marlon, I don't want to play. I want 60. I want 60. I don't care for no 40. I'm just saying. So we'll see, guys. We will see what happens. But I'm telling you, man, GTA 6 might just be that game that make people be okay with 40 FPS. I'm just saying. It might very well be, because right now it's a little bit of mixed bag, right? You on one hand, you have some people are saying that play on PS5. I'm okay with 30. I play in 30 every day. I'll happily play GTA 6 at 30. And then you have the other crowd, which is saying, heck no. Don't care about no doggone 30 FPS. Give me that 40. And give me that VR. That's the other crowd. And then the other crowd is, the last one is, give me that 60. Nothing but 60. Locked at 60. And if it ain't 60, I don't want it. There you go. So you got 3 different people you got to please. You got your 30 FPS people, you got your 40 FPS with VRR, and you got your 60 FPS people. You got 3 people to please. And if you don't please those people, you got issues, right? You got some type of issue, because if it drops below 30, you're in trouble. You're in slim pickings at that point. Slim pickings at that point. All right. Below 30 ain't good. 40 is generally the sweet spot. I'm going to say it. The acceptable sweet spot for a lot of people is 40 FPS with VRR. And 60 is where everybody wants to be with these consoles. There it is. I sum it up for you guys. So man, we got to talk about this stuff though, guys. And this is why I try to prepare you guys for this stuff, because all these rest of these dudes over here hyping up this stuff, talking about GTA 6, it's going to do 8K. I mean, GTA 6 is going to do 8K on PS5 Pro. I don't know what you're on. I don't know what's wrong, but I'm going to need for you to reevaluate some things, my brother, because ain't no way. I see this 8K article going around. It's not going to happen. Base PS5 ain't even doing 8K. Get 8K. Oh, yeah. GTA 6 PS5 Pro. Yeah, dog. Yeah, 8K, dog. What? Okay, bro. I'm going to tell you this right now. Cool it down. It ain't happening. You're not going to play GTA 6 at no 8K on no PS5 Pro. It's not going to happen. All right, we don't even... Anyways. Sometimes I feel like I'm just wasting my time talking. Nobody wants to listen to me. Keep on dreaming. Keep on dreaming. Dream. Till you can't dream no more. Keep on dreaming. All right, till tomorrow that you're going to be playing GTA 6. I say, y'all, man, some of these dudes are ridiculous. 8K? All right, let's move on. We ain't got time for this nonsense. Let's move on. Let's talk about what we're actually hearing right now with Sony going day and date, okay? Now, this is also another topic that a lot of people have been talking about or whatever. And ironically, a lot of people have it to say that is going to happen. So we got to talk about this, because I see, because of Ghost of Tsushima, they're transporting the trophies over to PC and the UI and stuff like that over to PC, right? So Sony is leaning more towards PC, which I've already been saying before, right? Prepare yourself, because Sony is leaning more towards PC and bringing over PlayStation Plus, bringing over PlayStation, having a launcher, a dedicated launcher, and things of that nature. Like, it's happening right now. A lot of people are saying right now, based off of what they're seeing happening with Ghost of Tsushima, how Sony is treating Ghost of Tsushima right now. Yeah, day and date is going to happen, right? Sooner rather than later. And I'm just like, okay. Now, Sony have been copying Microsoft on a lot of things for years and still copying them right now with the PC side of things, right? With the cross play and cross save and all this and that. Microsoft been doing that, right?
Yo, Marlon, use the redneck voice just for a minute, please. I heard that crime-solving game for the PS5 can't even run at 60 FPS cap, right? Tears of joy.
Oh, man. Here y'all boys go, man. Here y'all boys go, man. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Hold on. I'll hold it for the Q&A for you guys. But no, back on the conversation. This is crazy because, like I said, Sony is transitioning right now to PC more than ever before. Microsoft, on the other hand, they're putting their games on other platforms. Sony is looking at that and be like, oh, shoot, we need to be more aggressive on PC, right? But at the same time, the difference between Sony and Microsoft in this instance is Sony is in business to sell consoles, right? Microsoft, not so much, right? So Microsoft don't really care. Microsoft's main goal right now is to put their games on other platforms, dominate in the cloud, dominate in the mobile, and we're good to go. If you buy the console, you buy it. If you don't, we don't care. Every screen is an Xbox. We don't care. That's Microsoft. Sony, on the other hand, listen, we need you to buy that PS5 for at least a year. We need you to buy that PS5 for that exclusive, right? For at least 1 year minimum. And that might be enough for some people to play the game day and date on the PlayStation 5, right? Because they're like, yeah, I don't want to wait a year. That's too long. A year for some people is way too long. Well, no, Marlon, that's too long. That's too long, Marlon. A year is too long. Some people don't mind waiting a year, right? Because they know they can get the game on PC a year later and get the best performance possible. Whereas, like I said before, Sony knows that, hey, there needs to be some sort of incentives in the console market for people to buy the console. Now, granted, some people are just going to buy the console because they don't like PC, or some people are going to buy the console because they just love gaming on consoles. And then on the other hand, some people just love the console experience. Like, they just love the exclusivity on consoles. They don't want to go anywhere else. And that's fine. And Sony got that market sold up. And so whether it's a year, 6 months, 3 months, whatever, in terms of console exclusivity before it goes to PC, that's fine for some people. But I think eventually Sony will transport in that realm. And I've talked about that before. Like, I can see Sony doing day and date way into the future, right? I can see them doing that. Maybe by the time the PS6 comes out, who knows? Maybe before the PS6 comes out. Maybe they might slowly start dropping a few games here and there to kind of test the waters a little bit. But eventually, all these games are going to be on other platforms, man. It's already happening right now. We already heard Phil Spencer said it. Like, listen, bro, long gone are the days where you're going to see one game exclusive to one box. Like, that's done with. That's already been happening right now, right in front of our eyes, where we're seeing these companies shift into other platforms. Microsoft, was releasing their games on other platforms for years. Right now, they're just like, listen, now we're going to release it on our rival platforms, Nintendo and Sony, all right, and make money off of them. So Microsoft, yeah, they might suck for some people in the console space when it comes to pushing the Series X or selling them on a console. But when it comes to everything else like PC, Windows, gaming, whatever, they're sold on that. They're sold on playing a game on their PC with an Xbox controller. They're sold on playing xCloud or whatever the case. I'm just being real with y'all. So eventually I can see Sony going day and date. I can see them doing it in the future. Sony likes to tip their toes into the water first to kind of test the water before they go full bore. Even though Microsoft already went that way out the gate with the Xbox One, already releasing stuff on PC since day one. All their single player stuff, multiplayer stuff, they ain't holding back nothing. And that's going to continue to be the case when it comes down to Microsoft. Sony, on the other hand, we keeping our single player games close to our chests. That's what we're trying to do. All right. As long as we can, we want to, Sony's like, we want to hold out as long as we can before we transition there. That's just what I see, man, because at the end of the day, bro, there's a market for everything, right? And even if Sony goes day and date, some people are going to be like, well, if Sony goes day and date, people are not going to buy the console. That's not true. The console is still going to sell because there's a market for console gaming. Will always be a console gaming market. Not everybody likes PC, right? Not everybody wants to go out there and go build a PC or buy a pre-built PC. I'm just saying. So there will always be a market there. Now, obviously, I see a lot of people saying, well, Sony's Marlon, come on, man. Sony is already struggling right now selling PS5s, right? Like, they didn't meet their sales goal for next year, blah, blah, blah. Their sales target, blah, 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 right? They lost $10 billion, blah, blah, blah. Listen, Sony knows what they got to do to bring them sales numbers to reach their target, to reach their goals. They know what they need to do. Because if you're going to sell somebody on a console, that exclusive game that's tied to that box better be the best thing ever. It better be a true gem, a true showpiece, because otherwise they're not going to buy it. Now, majority of people buy PlayStation 5 consoles for third-party games. Your Call of Duties, your Fortnites, that's the issue. A lot more people buy PS5, not even just PS5, but every console for third-party games, right? So if you want more people to buy your console for exclusive games, you got to step it up. Hence why you hear a lot of people have been saying Sony better step it up at this next PS5 showcase and show off some groundbreaking games that is pushing the PlayStation 5 hardware. Because if they're not doing that, then don't expect a lot more people to buy PS5s, because they're going to be like, whatever. It's the same crap. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on playing where I've been playing. Or I'm just going to buy a PS5 just to play Fortnite or Call of Duty. And then Sony's sitting here like, man, the first party games ain't selling. We ain't meeting our goals. We ain't hitting 10 million. We ain't hitting 15 million. Got a lot of work to do. You have a lot of work to do. People have it to say, we getting the same games over and over and over again. Nah, Sony, you need to switch it up. You need to switch it up. The same old, switch it up, right? Besides the sequels that we've been getting, where are the new IPs? That's all I hear the PlayStation community been saying. Marlon, where are the new IPs? I'm tired of the same stuff over and over. Where are the new IPs? Because obviously, new IPs is exciting because it's something fresh, it's something unique, right? Something that can play on their PS5s and enjoy the best visual, best performance, right? Yeah, it's exciting to see something new, especially the state of Unreal Engine 5 right now. A lot of people want to see more Unreal Engine 5 games, even though they know that the performance is probably going to be lacking on the PS5, right? Because they have it to say Unreal Engine 5 is a beast. Oh, Marlon, Unreal Engine 5 is a beast. Well, if that's the case, people still want to see whether they're playing the game at 30 frames. They're okay with that. They're I'm serious. They're okay. If look at Hellblade. Some people are like, yeah, Marlon, I don't care what you're saying. I'm okay with 30 frames for Hellblade. I'm telling you, a lot of people are okay with that. And that's fine. That's fine. You see what I'm saying? So show off the new IPs, regardless of how demanding the game is, regardless of what frames it's running at. As long as it's something fresh, groundbreaking, some people will gobble it up. They're okay with that. Okay, Sony, you got me.
Marlon Queen Ghost SP1 came to me saying PS5 runs everything 60 FPS on PS5. Is he on the pony dust? Tears of joy. Not all games are 60 on both consoles.
No.
PC is the future.
Listen. I've said this numerous times before. Not everything on PS5 is 60. Nope. Not everything on Series X is 60. Nope. So there's your answer. Cut and dry. Simple as that. When it comes to first party, that's a whole different ball game. If you're talking about first party games, whole different ball game. Because Sony has dropped every single first party game with a performance mode. Look it up. There you go. Case closed. So, you know, this is insane because, you know, that's the main ordeal for a lot of people. It goes back to the performance of these games, right? People want better performance. We might not, guys, I'm being honest, we might not see that until PlayStation 6 when everything, levels out. Because PS5 Pro ain't going to level out a darn thing. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. The fact that it's sharing the same CPU, right? It's basically just an extension of the PS5. Don't expect the mountain. Don't expect the world. Don't expect the PS5 Pro to move the world. Now, PlayStation 6, that's a whole nother ball game. So have higher expectations for that machine. PS5 Pro, We just gonna be level-headed with that console because you can't expect, people talking about 8K. You know what? Let's get to the Q&A. I can't. Man, these dudes out here are wilding. I don't even know, let me just not even waste my time talking on it because it makes zero sense. Go ahead and keep talking about 8K and all this, 8K this, 8K that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because you're gonna be sadly disappointed when you find out that the PS5 Pro ain't doing no 8K. Q&A. Because here's the thing, man. See, the last thing I'm gonna say, we're going to the Q&A. 60 FPS was advertised to be the standard this entire generation, right? But they said what? What did they say? It's up to the developers. That's how they clause everything. It's up to the developers to achieve 60 or higher. And what have we been getting? Yeah, you guys already know. You don't need 8K. Exactly. You do not need 8K. You mad? Are you crazy in your brains? 8K? Oh yeah, dog. PS5 Pro, 8K. Don't listen to those articles that's talking about 8K. This and Sony is working on 8. Not happening. Stop. Oh, GTA 6. Oh yeah, I'm gonna run GTA 6 at 8K. Okay, buddy. Okay. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Okay. That's all I can tell you. It ain't fixing to happen. All right. You and get mad. Get mad when the PS5 Pro comes out and you can't do 8K. Get mad. Go ahead. Get mad. It ain't happening. It's not happening. So yeah, everybody all of a sudden now pushing the 8K argument. Man, stop, bro. Let's just focus on 4K right now. Let's just focus on 4K. That's the resolution that is the norm right now. That's the standard right now. 4K 60 is the standard right now. Let's just focus on that. 8K? What GTA 6 gonna run at 10 frames? 5, not even 10 frames. 5 frames, 2 frames at 8K on PS5 Pro? Oh yeah, here's 8K. Yeah. Hey guys, here I am again. And today we're talking about the PS5 Pro. Apparently Sony went on ahead and worked on the PS5 Pro and it can do 8K. But here's the clause, guys. It can only do 8K at 2 frames. Only 2 frames. Come on, man. What is he going to do? 8K at 1 frame? Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Yes, 4K 60 or 120. Make sure y'all hit that like button, guys. You know the standard for the show. Hit that like button and see if we could get over 200 likes. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with everything. I appreciate y'all. Talking about 8K. Most people don't even have a proper 4K TV right now. Believe it or not, some people still have 1080p TVs. I'm not kidding. This is the reality, bro. A lot of people still have 1080p TVs. A lot of people have not transferred over to 4K yet. Even though 4K TVs are more available than ever and more affordable than ever, some people still can't afford $500 for a TV or $300 for a TV. I am serious. Some people are still at 1080p. And you're talking about 8K? Oh, heck no. You out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Talk about 8K. Yeah, keep on dreaming. He said you can run 10K on a 4K TV. Yeah, right. Whatever. Whatever, man. I'm good, bro. I don't even think, man, I'm not even ready for 8K yet. I don't even think I'm ready for that resolution. I'm not ready for it. I'm not. I'm just going to keep it $150 with y'all. I'm not ready for it. I says why 8K was on the PS5 box if PS5 can't perform 8K. Streaming content, streaming video content at 8K, not no gaming at 8K. It ain't happening. It is not happening. Okay? Says I believe that the PS5 Pro will actually lower the resolution on games that up and then upscale them to boost FPS. Yeah, I can see that. That's probably exactly how it's gonna work. I could see that happening. Man, don't listen to that nonsense. That's a bunch of nonsense. You hear what I'm telling you guys? A bunch of nonsense. Do not waste your time with that tomfoolery. That's nonsense. Talking about 8K. It ain't happening. Yeah, he said 8K gaming at very low. Exactly. 8K gaming at very low settings. 8K gaming at 10 FPS. Yeah, enjoy. And enjoy. 8K gaming at 10 FPS. Enjoy. You must be out of your minds. Nah, no, I am good. I don't need to play. You must be out of your mind. No, sir, I will not. I refuse. No, I'm good. It said the PS5 is the most garbage console. Hey, man, everybody has an opinion. You know, if you think the PS5 is a garbage console, that's your opinion. And, you know, people have to respect your opinion. You know, that's how you feel about it. Then, hey, then that's what it is. All right. That's your opinion. Is it facts? Well, that's up for debate. It says 8K is a tighter pixel and dot matches Best Buy is giving away 4K TVs at cheap prices. Yeah, man, talk about 8K. Man, let's stop talking about 8K and let's talk about 4K. That's where we are right now. Yeah, that's what he said. He said PS5 is garbage. Fatality said the PS5 is the most garbage console. That's his opinion. If you think PS5 is trash, bro, then that's your opinion. Like, nobody can argue with you. You know, everybody, whether you're trolling or not, like, if you think PS5 is trash, then, hey, it's trash to you. Nobody can convince you otherwise. He said it's garbage. So, I mean, if it's garbage to him, then, hey, that's his opinion. That's his opinion. If he thinks it's garbage, then that's his opinion. Yeah, exactly. Definitely their opinion. Yeah, if he said the PS5 is trash, then hey, that's his opinion. We all got an opinion, bro. You know, let that man have his opinion. You know, let that man have his opinion, bro. That's why it's called an opinion. They said, "Oh, nobody care about his opinion." Hey, man, that's his opinion. It says if the PS5 is garbage, then Xbox is sewer. Oh Lord, I'm done. Here we go. Come on, guys, don't stir the pot, please. Don't stir the pot. We ain't got time for this nonsense right now. Please don't stir the pot. Oh God, here we go now. Oh Lord. Oh God, here we go. Now you don't started something, my man, by saying that right there. He said, "Let that man have his opinion." Yeah, exactly, Cam. That's what I'm saying. Let the man have his opinion. That's the man's opinion. If he thinks PS5 is trash, then hey, then that's what it is. He says, "Have you played Alan Wake 2? Gonna play it?" Man, I want to play Alan Wake 2 on PC, bro. Oh my God. I want to, you know what? I'm so glad I'm talking to you guys right now. I'm telling y'all right now, PC gaming to me right now is just amazing. Like, I've been gaming on PC for years, but my God, let me tell you something right now. Wherever you are right now, hear me, and hear me good. Okay? Hear me, and hear me good. I was playing Gears of War 5 last night. Oh my God, have mercy. Man, listen. Man. Gears, what did I play? Gears, Red Dead. What else I was playing last night? Gears, Red Dead. There's another game I was playing. Oh yeah, Forza Horizon 5. Oh my God. Woo! On that 4K, 240 hertz OLED monitor. Oh my God. Whew. I was getting at 4K, I was getting over 100 FPS. I was getting like 180, 185 at 4K. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Over 100 FPS at 4K. Playing Gears 5, playing what was it? Red Dead. Man, bro, I'm telling you, man. Golly, boy. Oh yeah, Alan Wake. Alan Wake looks amazing, bro. Alan Wake is amazing. Yo, I bought it on Series X, but I didn't get to finish it. Alan Wake 2 is horrible. You know what? That's your opinion, bro. That's your opinion. Listen, bro. Listen. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. I can't say otherwise. That's your opinion. But hear me when I tell you this. Alan Wake 2 is one of those games that really shows you what your PC can do. That's one of those games. That's a showpiece for PC. That game looks amazing on an OLED TV, whether it's a G1, G2, G3, G4 TV, whether it's a LG C10 TV, doesn't matter what LG TV, doesn't matter what Sony Bravia TV you got. As long as you got OLED, man, oh my God, have mercy. Ooh, boy. Let me stop talking right now because let me get to these questions. He said, bro, I told you PC is, bro. I grew up gaming on PC, bro. So I know how good it is. It's just for years, I just kind of started leaning more and more on consoles because, you know, transitioning into content creation and getting the ball rolling on everything. He said, bro, why get a PS6 when I can save my money and invest in a more powerful PC? I mean, you can now play all first-party games on PC. So when will we see PSN Plus on PC, bro? I mean, it's slowly transitioning. I think very soon. As soon as they drop that launcher, I can see it happening. So very soon on that. Yeah, some people might not buy the PlayStation 6 because they feel like by the time the PlayStation 6 comes out, we might be on the 60 series cards or whatever it's going to be called. We might be on the next iteration of graphics cards from NVIDIA. So we have 50 series were probably on its way out, and we're probably going to be going into the 60 series. And by then, oh boy, PC performance, I think by then they're probably going to be talking about 8K gaming, like being the standard. By the time the next graphics cards come out, they might start talking about 8K at that point, like 4 years from now, maybe 5 years. Oh yeah, you know, you can do 8K at 60 or on PC, blah, blah, blah with this card or 120 or whatever. But trophies are heading over right now. So sooner or later, the launcher is going to come over. I'm just going to keep it real. No, I have not touched Armored Core yet. I need to. I'm pretty sure. Can y'all tell me what some of the best HDR games are? For me, Red Dead Redemption 2, Gears of War 5, Hivebusters, Gears of War 5, Hivebusters, that's 2. Alan Wake 2, A Plague Tale Requiem, that's 5. I'm just naming some off the top of my head. Forza Horizon 5. Horizon Forbidden West. Okay. Oh my God. Oh Lord have mercy. Horizon Forbidden West on PC. Woo boy. Oh man. It says Alan Wake 2 to me overall, I give it an 8 out of 10. It was a good game, but to each their own. Yeah. I mean, everybody have they taste. Everybody have their taste, you know, everybody like what they like. So, you know, everybody play what they play, man. You know what I mean? Like that's the deal, man. At the end of the day, is like some people like whatever they like. Some people want to play whatever they want to play. Lies of P. Oh yeah, Lies of P looks amazing. Lies of P looks amazing. That's one of my game of the years for last year. Lies of P. Oh man, Lies of P looks incredible. Incredible. I'm not kidding. I'm being for real. I'm not kidding. Lies of P was one of those type of games that I was like, wow. Oh, Last of Us Part 1 is good. Last of Us Part 1 is good. Are you talking about the remake? Oh yeah, it looks incredible, bro. Yeah, for HDR, you can try Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, my God, dude. Yes. Ghost of Tsushima, man, the PC port is going to be I cannot wait. When Ghost of Tsushima drops for PC, I will be streaming it on the PC for you guys. So stay tuned. It comes out next month. So hopefully I get a review code for it. That way I can review it for you guys. Listen to me, man. I cannot wait to play that on PC. That's going to look amazing. Oh my God, man. The color palettes on that game. Oh man. Like Kratos say, prepare yourself, boy. Prepare yourself, boy. Boy. Only fire when I tell you to fire. In direction of PC, boy. I'm telling you that, boy. In direction of PC, boy. It says, I think the reason why 5 Rebirth is selling poorly is because there's no PS4 version. Some people would say that. I mean, it would definitely help, though, for sure. It says, laugh out loud, the PS5 Pro digital Marlin edition. Oh, here you go. It says, would be nice if Sony brought Killzone Shadowfall for PC. Yeah, I don't know, man, if we're going to get anything regarding... I honestly don't know if we're going to get anything regarding Killzone. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys, man. He said, what? He said, Tifa in a bikini. Oh, yeah, Tifa. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people enjoyed Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, man. Yes, sir. Hold on. Yes, love. I'll appreciate that. He says, who's better, Nvidia or Intel? Well, you're talking about, I mean, honestly, that's opinionated. You know, you like what you like. So, you know, you like what you like. You know what I mean? For me, Nvidia, obviously, when it comes to graphics, because obviously they specialize in making graphics cards. Yeah. I mean, Intel, they have their, what do you call it? Their Arc series GPUs, which is just like similar to like integrated GPUs on the motherboard. So if you're talking about CPU, then it's AMD and Intel. And that's up for a conversation as well, because some people don't like AMD and some people do like Intel. So it just kind of matters on what you're trying to do and also where your pockets are at. Now, for rich people, they'll go with Intel. Intel is for the rich people. You know what I'm saying? Because Intel is typically more expensive than AMD. AMD is the value brand. AMD gives you phenomenal performance for a great price. That's it. That's my opinion. Yeah, it's the I think my wife she's trying to figure it out. Hold on real quick. Let me see something. Yeah, she was trying to figure out the chat. Hold on, guys. Let me figure it out. Live chat. And oh yeah, let me check the votes. So, what is your most wanted game at the next PS5 showcase? Oh, Ghost 2. Wow. Oh, wait. Yeah, Ghost 2 is y'all most anticipated game? Wow. That is crazy. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix the chat real quick. Yeah, let me see. It's not giving me the option. I would have to go in settings real quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, Phantom Blade. Oh yeah, Phantom Blade is crazy, bro. Phantom Blade is I can't wait for that game to drop. That game is gonna be phenomenal. Ba, what's up, man? How you doing? It says I missed your stream yesterday. Yeah, let me fix it real quick. I'll fix it real quick for you guys. Customize anyone. Sorry. So I just put anyone right now. Anyone that can send messages. All right. So we just changed it a while ago. So anyone that can send messages right now. So I turned off subscriber mode only and anyone can message. All right. He says, I missed your live stream yesterday. Yo, what's up? He said, bro, mine is Silent Hill 2 remake. Yeah, they got some polishing up to do, though. They got some polishing up to do. What's up? What's up? Mas, what's up, bro? Master, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you, man. Yes, I put it into the other room last night because that room is kind of darker. And I did get a PC. I will be bringing it back in here, though. I will be bringing it back in here. Like, what I'm planning on doing is, because in that room is darker than in this room. So that's why I kind of bring it in the other room, because of the screen, because of the OLED screen, and because of the quantum dot OLED screen. So yeah, I'll have it back in here for sure. Like if I'm demonstrating something or anything, or I might just keep it in there and then show you guys the games running on there and stuff. It says when you stream Ghost, make sure you can turn on the short test mode. Okay. Short test mode. Wait a minute. Let me see here. You said what mode is that? Shorts mode? Ghost better have powers. It says, I can't wait for Metal Gear Solid Snake Ether for PC. Yeah. It says, what do you think of modern remakes for retro shooters like Quake 1 and Quake 2? They look good with Rage. Oh, yeah. They do look good. They do look good, man. Some of these remakes, they do a pretty good job on them. It says, I'm not trying to be mean or toxic, but I really have a feeling that the Microsoft Showcase is going to blow Sony out. Hey, we'll see. And the tables would need to turn at that point. I said, bro, so do you think we will see something on Silent Hill 2 remake? Yeah, I can definitely say that we could potentially see it at the next. It's due out this year. So, and apparently the last time I heard is like it's ready to go. They were just polishing up everything. So yeah, expect that. I just hope when we see it again, like it's looking really, really, really good. So we'll see. It said the Until Dawn. Oh yeah, that might get released this year. Yeah, the Until Dawn remake. Yeah, that might get released this year. It's for $70. For $70. Man, listen, bro. Listen, man. Like I've been saying this for the longest time, guys. Prepare yourselves, man. Prepare yourselves. I know some of y'all, have been waiting and wishing and hoping and praying. Prepare yourselves, man. It's going down. These companies they got to come out swinging. They got to come out swinging this time. They got to come out swinging this time. They got to earn our hard-earned dollars, guys. They have to. They got to come out swinging, and I mean that. Like, they got to show us something solid this year, man. I'm so tired of the excuses, man. I'm tired of the excuses. I am tired of the excuses from these companies. I really am. So come out swinging, man. Show me what you're capable of. Show me what you can do. And we're good to go from there. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Final Fantasy VII Part 3 story is finished now. Square Enix is ready to record the dialogues for the characters. Really? Already? Wow. I thought we're probably not going to see that until PlayStation 6, but yeah, we're probably not going to see that until PlayStation 6. I played Alan Wake 2 on my 4090 rig, and wow, that game is awesome. Oh, yeah. Trust me. I'm telling you, bro. Oh, God. Yeah, Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is amazing. I'm telling you, man. I am telling you. I didn't get to finish the game, because around that time, there was a lot of other games that was coming out, so I didn't get to finish it. But, man, I cannot wait to replay that on PC. I bought it on Series X, but, man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh, my God, man. I'm telling you. I cannot wait. He says, bro, why has Sony not add Silent Hill HD collection on PSN Plus yet, bro? I mean, when I had my Xbox Series X, I could play anytime I wanted. Yeah, Sony has a lot of they have a lot of games that needs to be added retro-wise, into PlayStation Plus, and I don't know, man. Hopefully we get some reveals this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully we do. But who knows, man? Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows at this point? I don't know, man. I just don't know. You say Detroit. Oh my God, Detroit Become Human. That game looked too good for a remake. I'm just gonna be honest. That game looked way too good for a remake. We don't need a remake of Detroit Become Human at all whatsoever. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, maybe y'all might have a better opinion on it, but that game was so good. That game was so good, man. Like, it wasn't even funny. It says, repeating, have you tried Horizon? No, not yet. Nope, not yet, man. Nope. Not yet. It says, yeah, what happened to the developers that make Detroit Become Human? He said, why are they making a Star Wars game? Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not going to be getting a Detroit Become Human 2. So, yeah, working on other things, man. It says, what's your opinion of Apple ditching Intel and AMD and making their own silicon? Those silicon processors are beasts. Can you imagine if Apple buckled down and just start getting into, they got the money and getting into the gaming segment? Oh, man, those silicon processors can blow Intel and AMD out of the water in terms of power. You know what I mean? And capabilities, like, no joke. You know what I mean? Most definitely. Yup. Most definitely. Get rid of Intel, get rid of AMD, and do your own thing. Most definitely, bro. It said, imagine playing Black Myth Wukong on PC. Lord. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Crazy. GTA 6 on PC, 0 frames, console first. Says, I'm hyped about Star Wars Outlaw despite the critics. Oh, yeah. It does look good. Man. Have you ever played Saboteur? Yeah, Saboteur. Yeah, I played that a long time ago on 360. Said, Marlon, so to be honest with you, I'm not excited for the PS5 showcase. Last showcase was disappointing, so it's best we keep our expectations low. That's exactly what I said earlier. I said they got to step it up, man. They have to step it up because right now it ain't looking too good. It is not looking too good right now. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that the bigger stuff is not until next year, I'm just saying, guys, like it's not looking too good right now. It is not looking too good. So I'm not trying to hype up anything. I'm not hyping up anything at all. I'm just waiting to be impressed. That is it. That is it. Yeah, it is very dry. Yes, it is very dry, bro. It is very, very dry. Yeah, this is probably the driest I've seen gaming in a long time. It is dry. It is. In terms of announcements, dry. Definitely dry. For sure. Only remasters and remakes. Well, that's what you're probably going to be getting. You say Marlon's throwing kickbacks for PS5 Pro. I said 50-50 on the Pro. Want to see that? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, everybody wants to, He said, bro, do you remember Indigo Prophecies? He said, I would love to see a remake. Oh, yeah, Indigo. Yeah. That was on what? PS2? Yeah, that joint was fire, though. I'm not going to lie. That joint was fire, bro. Yes, sir. That joint was mad fire. That joint was mad fire. Yeah, don't listen to him. Don't listen to Cam. He always, you know how Cam is. Quantum Break. Yeah, Quantum Break was a great game. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it, but it was a good game on the Xbox. Throwing kickbacks on them for PS5 Pro. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We ain't got time for all that. No, sir. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for all that. Beyond Two Souls. Yes. That was a fire game as well. That was a really, really good game. Yes. Beyond Two Souls. Yep. That was a really good game. That was a really, really good game. Some of y'all got really good memories. Really good memory. Oh, man. I appreciate y'all boys, man. No Rest for the Wicked. Oh, yeah. No Rest for the Wicked. I saw somebody playing that today. Yeah, I saw somebody playing that today. Heavy Rain. Oh, yeah, Heavy Rain is amazing. One of my favorite games of all time. Heavy Rain is amazing. No Rest for the Wicked. Yeah, I saw that game, bro. Yeah, I saw that game. I think they showed it off at the... Oh, heck. Ugh. It's one of those top-down type of games. I'm not a big fan of that camera top-down. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Yeah, those top-down type of nah. It says Xbox garbage lies of Phil 30 FPS. Yeah, No Rest for the Wicked. I mean, it's not my vein type of game. That over the camera top. You say you're downloading it right now? Not a big fan of that over the top camera. He said, man, you bugging. It's just my preference. You know, everybody got their preference, man. Some of y'all like that type of top down. I don't know. I just kind of grew out of the top down type of games, man. But hey, to each their own, man. Some people like what they like, It said, bro, I hope Nintendo does a remake of Eternal Darkness. Oh, man, that would be fire. But are they going to do it? Probably not. Probably not. We probably ain't going to see it. Probably ain't going to happen. Saboteur needs a remake too. Yeah, that was a legendary game. That was a legendary game. No, you're good, Rich. Listen, we'll have timestamps, man. Don't worry. We will have timestamps. So don't worry. All right? Don't worry, man. Hang on to your seat. Don't worry. We'll have timestamps. Say, hey, Marlon, what do you think of the rumor the next Resident Evil game will be open world? I believe it when I see it. It's kind of hard for me to process that. I believe it when I see it. Honestly. I believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. You know, you guys know the deal, man. You know the vibes. You know the vibes on that. I'll believe it when I see it because, you know, most of those rumors, I mean, while some of those rumors are typically true, but still, yeah, man. New IP, what's up, bro? What it do, bro? What's popping? You know, like, you know, we'll see, man. You know, we'll see what happens on that. Hopefully we get to see it soon, though. Maybe sometime this year we might see it. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens on that. But I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for the support, guys. Do me a favor. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Share the stream out. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all boys for being here today. And yeah, let's see if we could get over 200 likes on the show today. And love you guys. Be blessed. Be easy. Hug somebody. Tell them you love them. Drive safe out there, guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Love y'all. Hit that like button for me.